So a couple days ago, people of the Planetarium Society in Minnesota decided that they were going to play a practical joke on the entire country. A couple days ago, people woke up in the morning to not only being told that we've been reading the stars wrong for decades, but also that there's a rediscovered 13th sign to the Zodiac that, along with other things that I will be explaining in this video, shifted all of the signs forward a month, making people different signs. The whole United States was in an uproar. Some people were real confused about what they should be doing with their lives, and other people just they responded with anger. Facebook, all different kinds of blogs, tweets. It was ridiculous. So the reason why I'm making this video today is to shed some light on the propaganda that was caused, and perhaps just kind of like ease the minds of the people who think that they're going through a little bit of an identity crisis. So first and foremost, I'm going to point out that the 13th sign of Fucus and the new system that the Planetarium Society is attempting to implement onto the Western Zodiac table to compensate for the mistakes that we've apparently been making, they're both old news on a phenomenal scale. Okay, the sign was not rediscovered by anybody. Anyone willing to pick up a couple astrology books, at a library, ebook, you can pirate them for all I care. Alright, you'll find that a fucus is something that was dropped and disregarded by the ancient Babylonians. It's been around since astrology has started. Okay? The new system of measurement that is centered around a heliocentric, that's a sun-centered base, versus the geocentric or the earth-centered base that we've been used to, is a concept that's taken from the Vedic or traditional style of astrology. The fact of the matter is that there's no such thing as an official or universal zodiac table. If you liked your old sign, you can stick with it. If you didn't like your old sign, you've got a chance to change it if you want. I'd also like to point out that this issue of the 13th symbol and us, being incorrect in our measurements has been something that's been brought up time and again, and it's a little bit of a battle and debate with astrologers and astronomers, but it's never been brought so public like this. So really, that's the biggest issue of this whole thing, is why did they make it public now? Because, like I said, it's been debated for years. And so, a lot of people, they don't read more than they have to about most things. Now, I'm not implying that, people don't have the intelligence to comprehend astronomy and astrology. It's just that, more often than not, people aren't interested, and even more people don't even have the time. So really, you've got two groups of people that divide the general public. You have the people that don't care and the people that don't know. And you see, the people, the latter, the group that doesn't know, they're a lot bigger than the people that don't care. You see. So, pretty much what you have is that this information that has been known for years, decades even, has been sat on, and then out of nowhere, it's decided that we've been doing everything wrong, and that it's up to these people to correct and change everything. But anyone who knows anything about astronomy or astrology at all, they couldn't be paid enough to believe that an entire building of these people who dedicate their lives to this field, to the field of astronomy, most of them having college degrees, just found out that the sun is the center of our solar system. There's absolutely no way that they didn't know that before. So, all of that being said, there really is only one valid reason for them to release the information the way that they did: publicity. They wanted attention, and they took advantage of the fact that the people who don't exist in the field of astronomy or astrology or both don't study it because they really don't need to. Okay. Yeah, that pretty much sums that up right there. Just wrapping things up here. I suppose what disappointed me the most about the whole thing are the initial reactions. I mean, people all over America just wailing, moaning about, this newfound identity crisis and not knowing what they're going to do with their lives because they built everything that they worked for with their Zodiac sign as the foundation for it all. And, completely, people all over America just, willing to just roll over and accept what was being told to them like it was a law. Like the president just said, this is how we have to do it now, or, you're going to go to jail, or you're going to get fined. Something like that. And, completely forgetting that at its core, the Zodiac in astrology is just another religion. And religion itself, it always comes with interpretation. The astrology, it's older than anyone around right now, and the people that started it have been gone quite a long time. So anything that anyone tells us is just an interpretation. Think of how many, think of how many foreign adaptations there are for the Zodiac. I mean, everyone's just fine with the Chinese Zodiac. Everyone's completely fine with that, But so, does that mean that the Chinese Zodiac is now wrong because it doesn't coincide with what this new system is supposed to be? Think of how many times the Bible has been rewritten. Christian, Methodist, Lutheran, King James. Those are just a few. Do you have the experience to actually know which one of those is right? It's all a system of beliefs. And is with all belief systems, just do the smart thing about it if you're going to pick one, and pick the one that suits you. That's all you really have to do. And just as an added closing note, I'm not even really going to get into it all or anything like that, but there's a lot more important stuff going on in the world right now than the Zodiac sign shifting forward a month. All of you do yourselves a favor and just look it up. Just do a Yahoo search, do a Yahoo News search, look it all up. You'll find that this really is the least of our worries.